What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today. Got a 3-game set against the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're coming to play in St. Louis today. So here we go. I did a little bit of a respecking of my character. My overall is now up to an 88. We come back into it here, top of the first. Pittsburgh's up 2-0. Runner on first, nobody out. Brian Hayes at the plate. The 1-2 pitch is to the left side. Shortstop gets a glove on that. He covers the bag himself, throws to first. It's a 6-3 double play. All right, not something you see too often, but that works. Bottom half of the inning, 2 out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the first time here. Batting third. Average has dipped to a 204. Quinn Priester is on the mound. He's got a 96 mile an hour 4-seamer. 93 on the 2-seamer, nothing else quick. First pitch from the right-hander is in the zone there. 0-1 the count after watching that one go by. I really didn't think that was going to stay in the zone, but it did, so we have an 0-1 count. Second pitch is a curveball, had me out in front. Fouled it away. 0-2 the count now. Let's see what we can do here with pitch number 3. It's up and away, the 4-seamer this time. 1-2 the count after watching that one. All right, pitch number 4 is also off the plate away. Curveball again. 2-2 the count. We've worked it back to even after going down 0-2 here. The 2-2 pitch. Also off the plate. 4-seamer doesn't get the call on the corner, so we have a full count with 2 away here. The payoff pitch is a changeup at the knees that I swung at very much out in front of. Fouled away. We're going to do the payoff pitch one more time here. And it's a ground ball to third. 1-2-3 inning. And we go on to the second inning, down 2-0 here. Playing against Pittsburgh. All right, top of the third. Runner on first, nobody out for Brian Hayes again. Still a 2-0 ball game. And Hayes has an 0-2 count here against starter JoJo Romero. And this ground ball here flipped to the shortstop covering second, relay to first in time. 4-6-3 the double play for those of you keeping track at home. And bottom half of the third, Pittsburgh is now up 5-0. Runners on the corners and 2 outs here for me as I'm standing in for the second time today. And let's see what I can do against Quinn Priester this time around. First pitch. Outside corner, and he gets the call. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat here. Oh, excuse me, here. At the knees. Doesn't get the call on that one, though. 1-1 the count now. Next pitch is outside again with a 2-seamer. 2-1 the count. Oh, let's see if he goes back to that 4-seamer or not here. No, sir. It's a changeup off the plate away. 3-1 the count here. Now the big question is, do we watch this plate or this pitch to try to load the bases? I don't know. 4-seamer there on the outer third of the plate. Fouled it off, so the count is now full at 3-2. I guess I should be kind of happy. I've worked a couple of full counts already. Payoff pitch from Priester. Check swing on a pitch on the outside corner. I'm telling you, these check swings are killing me in this game. Oh, my gosh. Top of the fourth. Pittsburgh still leading 5-0. Nobody out, nobody on for Jordan Beck. He's hitting .236 on the season. Has a 1-2 count here against JoJo Romero. And a ground ball up the middle is going to be out number 1 in the top of the fourth. You betcha, there it is. 1 away. We're moving on. Bottom of the fifth. It's a 7-3 ball game now. Pittsburgh in the lead by 4 runs here. It's my third at-bat against Quinn Priester. And there's nobody out, nobody on. And yeah, here we go. First pitch of the at-bat. Grip it and rip it. That's going to find the cheap seats. Is that going to be Big Mac land? You betcha, baby. About 6 rows deep in Big Mac land. I will take that anytime he's going to hand it to me. So, Bottom of the sixth, runner on second and nobody out. It's a 7-6 ball game. Cardinals only down by a run here. And Max Kranick is on the mound for the Pirates here in relief. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 90 on his slider as well. And first pitch is a four-seamer. That had some funny movement on it. Well above the zone, taken for a ball. So the 1-0 pitch now from Kranick. Gets the call on the outside corner, 1-1 the count. That has like a weird two-seam movement to it. That like goes towards the pitching hand. That's weird. Circle change there over the outside corner, but below the knees, taken for a ball. We have a 2-1 count here. The crowd is starting to chant here in St. Louis. Oh, swing and a miss. The four-seamer in the top of the zone there, so we have a 2-2 count now. All right, the 2-2 pitch from Kranick. Below the knees with a four-seamer, and we have another full count here. Wow. All right. The payoff pitch. Let's see what we get here. Four-seamer ripped into center field. That's going to score the runner from second because he was off on contact. And yeah, he crosses the plate easily, and the game is now tied at 7 here with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth, and I'm standing on first base. I like it. All right, we are up 8-7 now in the bottom of the eighth as I'm standing in for the fifth time today. Nobody out, nobody on. Seth Elledge is on the mound for the Pirates here. And, yeah, let's just try to hit a single or better. That sounds like a good idea to me. Now, Elledge, he does have a 96-mile-an-hour two-seamer, 95 on the four-seamer. Slider only hits 85. And speaking of that slider, there it is, 82 miles an hour, just off the outside corner, had me way out in front. So the swing and a miss results in an 0-1 count here. Next pitch is a hot shot to the hot corner there. Third baseman throws across the diamond, and he gets me. First out has now occurred in the home half of the eighth. And we hold on to win it here. I'll be darned. 8-7 is the final score. Let's move on to game number 2. See how we can do there. While that one's loading in, I'd like to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on this video. All of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm hitting .207 after having a good game yesterday. Nestor Cortez Jr. is on the mound for the Pirates in this one. Let's see, what is that? A 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer? A cutter only hits 89. Hits 93 with a two-seamer, though. First pitch from the lefty. Oh, slider low and inside. I swung on it, got a piece, and fouled it away somehow. I don't know. 0-1 the count now. Second pitch of the at-bat is a four-seamer on the inside corner. Fouled that one away as well, and we have a quick 0-2 count because of it. The 2-strike pitch is another slider, this time in the zone on the inside third. Fouled it away, so the count remains 0-2. Pitch number 4 is sent back up to the mound, and he's going to get me with ease. And the first inning is over. We're moving on to the second with no score. Top of the third, runners on first and second, one away for Carlos Morales. He's 0 for 1 on the day after grounding out in his first plate appearance. He has an 0-1 count here against starter Michael McGreevy. We're looking for some double play action here. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop's got a glove on that. Oh, I thought he was going to hit the bag himself, not flip it to me because he was only like 2 feet from me. So, yeah, we only get the out at second. So, runners on the corners now with 2 away. That is an odd play. Bottom of the third, 2 outs and nobody on. Cardinals are up 3-0 here. And I'm standing up to the dish for the second time in this one. Nestor Cortez is still on the mound. First pitch from him is off the plate away with the four-seamer. Called a ball, thankfully. The way that umpire called it, I thought it was going to be a strike. So we have a 1-0 count here. And another one off his plant leg. Second baseman tried to get a glove on it. No sirree, Bobski. Infield hit after taking a line drive off the pitcher's leg. So that's going to help the old batting average a little bit. Top of the fourth, runner on first and one away for Ezekiel Duran. He's 0 for 1 on the day so far. Has a 1-2 count here against Michael McGreevy. See if we can get that double play ball. He's going to bunt one to the first base side, and he's going to beat this one out. You got to be kidding me. No, okay. Wow, barely got him. He got past the ball he bunted before the first baseman, Alec Burleson, got a glove on it, but somehow we still got him out. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs, runner on second, 3-1 the score. Cardinals in the lead, and I have a boss challenge against Nestor Cortez. Oh, let's see. Power swing to drive in the run? Sure, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that happens? First pitch then from Cortez is off the plate away. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. My batting average with runners in scoring position is now up to a 181. Next pitch is a circle change below the knees on the inside corner. And we have a quick 2-0 count here. Is he going to give me something to unleash a power swing on? Come on, big guy. Third pitch is a four-seamer right down Broadway, and I could not catch up to that one. 2-1 the count after that massive whiff. Four-seamer at the knees, called a ball. Got a little bit of a good call. A favorable call for me anyway from the umpire. The 3-1 pitch now. Cutter sent deep into center field. Center fielder's at the warning track. And he makes the catch out there in one of the deepest parts of the yard. So the fifth inning is now over. Cardinals still leading by a score of 3-1. Top of the sixth, we have Carlos Morales leading things off. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts on his line score. There's nobody out, nobody on. He has a 1-2 count. Let's see what we get from McGreevy. It's a ground ball to the right side. So he's going to have 3 groundouts on his line score now, as we get him easily at first. And now there's one away. A few batters later, it's Ke'Bryan Hayes at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a run scored. Runner on first with 2 outs. And he's got a 1-2 count here in this at-bat. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop's going to get a glove on that. He'll take the easy out at first. And the top of the sixth is now over. Top of the seventh, 1 out, nobody on. Andy Rodriguez at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Has a single and an RBI on his line score. Still a 3-1 ball game here. The 0-1 pitch from McGreevy is turned into a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time. And that's an easy play. And 2 away here in the top of the seventh. Bottom half of the inning. 7-1 ball game now. Cardinals have really blown this one wide open. 1 out, nobody on here as I'm standing in for the 4th time with a 1 for 3 line score. Luis Ortiz is on the mound for the Pirates. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer, nothing else quick. First pitch from him is off the inside corner with the slider. 1-0 the count. Let's see what we get here with pitch number 2. Circle change at the knees. Fouled it away, so we have a 1-1 count now. Come on, big fella, give me a good one. Oh, four-seamer off the inside corner, but I swung at it, so we have a 1-2 count. I thought maybe that was going to be another slider. I was wrong. The 1-2 pitch is inside, and it gets me in the shoulder. So I get first base for free. I only have a bruise to show for it. And Cardinals win game number 2. Final score 9-2 here. Let's move on to game number 3 and see if we can complete the sweep of the Pittsburgh Pirates when they're coming to visit us here in St. Louis. All right, here we go. Top of the first. Runner on first, nobody out for Tamar Johnson. He's hitting .240 on the season, and he's got an 0-1 count against starter Mike Soroka. And here's the pitch from the right-hander. And a chopper to the left side. It's going to be a 3-6-3 double play. And the bases are now empty and 2 outs. How about that? Bottom half of the inning. 2 outs and nobody on. I'm batting third in the order today. Batting average up to a 208 after having a fairly decent series here so far. Roansy Contreras is on the bump. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 90 on the circle change, nothing else quick. First pitch from him Ooh, gets the call. The four-seamer out just over the outside corner. I have 152 strikeouts and 18 home runs to show for things today. Coming into the game, we have an 0-1 count here. Let's see what the second pitch of the at-bat's going to bring us. Four-seamer above the zone, and I swung and missed. We have an 0-2 count now. That's not good. You watch the strike, swing at a ball. Not a recipe for success by any stretch. And there's one in the dirt that I swung on. 2-3 put out completes the strikeout. They had to show me that graphic there of how many strikeouts I have on the season. Top of the second. Runner on second. Nobody out for Henry Davis. He's hitting .244 on the season. Has an 0-2 count in this at-bat against Mike Soroka. And Soroka's going to kick and deal here. Ground ball up the middle. We'll take the easy out at first. And just like that, one away, but there is a runner on third now here in the top of the second. Top of the third, still no score. Runner on first and one away for Termar Johnson. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Let's see if we can get him to ground into another double play here. He has a full count in this at-bat, so he's not doing too shabby in this plate appearance. Ground ball up the middle. We'll throw to the shortstop covering second. Relay to first in time. And a 4-6-3 retires the side here in the top of the third. All right, top of the fourth. Willie Adames is at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He had a double in the first inning. He's got an 0-2 count here in this at-bat. There's still no score here. And the 0-2 pitch is grounded up the middle. We'll throw to first. And there you have it, one away, and nobody on in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning, I'm standing in for the second time today. 0 for 1 with that strikeout, because they just had to mention it. Roansy Contreras is still on the mound here. And way out in front of a curveball on the inside third of the plate. And we have an 0-1 count because of just barely making contact there. Second pitch of the at-bat is well inside. Four-seamer not even close to the plate there. 1-1 the count after watching it go by. Third pitch of the at-bat is below the knees, just barely on the inside corner. 2-1 the count after getting the correct call from the umpire there. Next pitch is also inside. Four-seamer not too close to the corner there. And we have a 3-1 count. Hate to say it, but I think I'm going to see something to swing at here. I did. Four-seamer popped up into the foul ground on the right field line, but that's going to get down without a play. So we now have a full count here. Let's see what the first payoff pitch from Contreras is going to be. Ripped into left center field. That is into the bullpen there. And Cardinals are now on the board. We lead the game 1-0. I like it. I like it a lot. Top of the fifth, nobody out, nobody on. Grant Ellison at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, has a full count in this at-bat. Let's see what the payoff pitch brings us. It's a ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time. And that's the first out in the top half of the fifth. Bottom of the sixth, there's 2 outs and nobody on. I'm standing in for the third time today. I'm 4 for 10 on the series with a pair of home runs and 1 for 2 so far today with one of those 2 home runs of the series. Roansy Contreras still on the bump here. First pitch of the at-bat is an off-speed curveball there. Just barely catches the outside corner. Now it's way out in front of that, so we have an 0-1 count after not making contact. Second pitch is a slider well off the outside corner. And we have a 1-1 count there. Got it back to even. Third pitch of the at-bat is just barely off the outside corner. Four-seamer there, called a ball. So we have a 2-1 count. Next pitch from the right-hander. Dribbled down the third baseline. Throws across the diamond and gets me easily. And the sixth inning is now over. Cardinals still holding a lead of 1-0 despite being out-hit 5-3. Top of the seventh, still a 1-0 ball game. Runner on first and one away. Grant Ellison at the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Has an 0-1 count against starter Mike Soroka. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Shortstop gets a glove on that. Throw to me. Relay to first in time. 6-4-3 double play sends us to the 7th inning stretch. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, kids. And the Cardinals hold on to win it. Final score 1-0. That long ball is enough to make the difference. We complete the sweep against the Pittsburgh Pirates while we're at home, so that's a good start for things here. I guess respeccing my character a little bit makes a big difference. So, yeah, there you have it. End of the series, also the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.